After reviewing the HP DeskJet D1520, I was really hoping the HP DeskJet D1530 would offer a lot more. But I was disappointed. Does it offer a little more? Yes. But not enough to get excited about. However, it's still possible this will be the right printer for you. If you're someone who's looking for a printer for everyday needs and for a very cheap price, then you should definitely read on. One thing that might excite you right away is that this printer can easily be found for as low as $20. As long as the unit you purchase operates, that's an excellent deal. The only thing you need to think about is whether you're really only spending $20. For instance, does this model consume a lot of ink? To find out more about this model's features as well as ink consumption, please read on. One of the HP DeskJet's best features is that it has an 80-sheet fold-up input tray as well as a 50-sheet output tray. The fold-up features can help save space. That said, while this might sound neat, for this to be the model's best feature isn't saying much. Original HP ink cartridges are good for avoiding smudges and leaks, but they will cost more money. You can also purchase efficient ink cartridges if you want to save ink and money. But once again, the key word is purchase. There are some features that will not require extra money. You can use HP Smart Web Printing in order to select and organize images from various web pages. You can also print 4x6 borderless photos. All the software for this model is very user-friendly. It's a compact model, allowing you to store it in small spaces. You will also be able to connect via a USB interface. Now let's get to the negatives. The first negative is that the HP DeskJet D1530 can only print up to 11 pages per minute black and color. Compared to today's printers, this is very slow. If speed is of any importance at all, you should immediately begin to consider a different model. This model also seems to have a problem with paper jams. Of course, paper jams become more of an issue if you put too much paper into the input tray. By avoiding this habit, you should be able to avoid many paper jam problems. Even though the input tray is supposed to be able to hold 80 sheets, you should always cut that number in half. By doing so, you can help prevent 90% of paper jams. The final negative for the D1530, and it's a big one, is that it uses a ton of ink. So, as asked earlier, are you really only paying $20 for this printer? Unfortunately, the answer is no. You'd actually be better off going with a used printer that costs twice as much but doesn't consume as much ink. It might sound crazy, but after 2 weeks of use, you will have spent more on ink than on the printer itself. If you want a printer for everyday needs and at a cheap price, you'd be much better off going with a D1660.